Well, the Gleaners is continuing and doing what they're supposed to do. They're a wonderful group of people. We're going to talk to them right now. All right, we got the raffle basket. Oh, wow. So we got a stove in there. Nice. That is really good. Are you happy? Are you excited? Or?
Oh, yes, I'm thrilled.
It's nice when you get something unexpectedly and you know people care. Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
I got here at this warehouse called the Gleaner. It's one of the Gleaners warehouses, and Mike is here, and I just wanted to ask him how things are going and how was today? Was it pretty good?
It was busy, short-handed as usual.
Yeah. So you could use some extra volunteers,
yes,
helpers to load up these carts. And what about probably financial help as well?
Yes.
It's one thing when you get a bunch of food to distribute, and it's nice to have people to distribute it, but it's also hard when that, like for example, if the property owners don't want to accept food and for rent or something, they want their money, and the utilities. If I don't know, do you have PG&E or something like that? You got refrigerators, you got walk-in coolers back here. That's got to cost money, keeping all that stuff cold for everybody. Well, I wish you the best, and I'm going to share this video, and hopefully some people will see it and know that you're still here. As I've been working with people in Maui, and this is the last thing I want to ask, I had shared with them that the Gleaners in Oroville was trying to find ways to get help to the people of Maui.
Yes.
And so one person said, oh, if that's true, I want to give money to Gleaners. And I said, well, let me meet with them first and talk with them and see if that's something that they're exploring and working on. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that? So do you have stuff to give to people in Maui, but you don't have a way to get it there necessarily?
I don't have a way to get it there.
Okay, so...
I wish I had a way to get it there, it'd be going there. We have plenty of stuff to give. We have clothes, we have drinks, we have wipes, we have shampoos, we have
bath towels,
blankets,
pots and pans,
we got it all.
Okay.
cups, plates.
So if I can figure out how to get it there, if you guys who are watching know of a way to get it there, shipping or airplane or whatever, that's something we could do.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much for not only thinking about the Butte County people, but also being willing to think about people in other areas. And I just want to say, in some of the last conversations I had with Wally was, he said, I wanted to reach out to the whole world, not only our local community. I wanted to reach out to Africa and countries that were experiencing natural disasters and all kinds of, those sorts of problems, and help them in different ways. So, I mean, if that's...
That was his dream.
That was his dream. That's what he was saying to me. So, well, thank you. Anything you guys do here in this beautiful space warehouse would be great to continue that dream. A lot of times, we forget the original purpose and the original dream of an organization, and it gets lost in just we get tired and stuff, and then it starts to die out. So let's try to hold on to that. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So what we're doing is we're getting from these different areas, we put them in the carts, and then people put the vegetables. This video what you're doing here. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's the bread. Yeah, so we did the thing with Richard. We called him Wally. Did you call him Wally too?
I called him Wally. I love that.
Yeah, and
Every day, right here.
so show us that, because I want to update our viewers, because they saw the video with Wally, and then I did a short video about his passing, and now I'm here in the warehouse. And people, look at this. A lot of stuff going on. It's actually continuing without him, and I'm sure he's proud about that. What can we do? And you had a lot of people come by today. How many people do you think came and got food?
We have over 250 people that came in today.
Okay.
We had probably about 105 baskets go out today.
Awesome. 112?
baskets.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I just want to say thank you for continuing and whatever you're doing here. It's a blessing to the community, and it's been a blessing to a lot of people that I work with, like Gary over here. Gary, thank you very much. T. Roy, right here in Oroville, California, at the Gleaners Association, or organization, corporation, nonprofit. It's definitely an organization that helps people. And I see behind you a picture of a man that was near and dear to that I knew well, and when I think of him, his name is near and dear to my heart. How did he affect you? Can you tell us the beginnings of how you met him and what happened? You were going around town looking for work and opportunity, and kind of start there.
Well, I lost my house in Berry Creek, and I was in desperate need of hunger.
You lost it to a fire?
Yes.
Okay.
And I came to Wally, which is Rich, and said, hey, I need some help. And he looked at me and says, you seem like a pretty nice guy. You want to volunteer some time? I said, yes, sir. So I came in the next day, and I volunteered my time, and I've been here 2.5 years.
Really?
And he's taught me everything that I know. He took me underneath his wing, made me the person that I am today, which I can work with the community, I can talk, I can do good, I do good with people. I made the newspapers with them. I've done a lot. I lost 76 pounds working here. I was taking heart pills, and now I don't have to take them anymore because I lost the weight. And I stay positive because Wally was a special guy, a very warming guy. And me and him spent more time than a lot of people know. Even after hours of this warehouse, we spend time at the ranch. We spend time doing other things too, and trying to keep things above everything. Well, I put a fundraiser together, and we had that fundraiser, and then the next day he got sick and ended up in the hospital, and then 3 days later I lost him. I lost my best friend, and it hurts me every day.
Hurts all of us.
And now I got a picture of him that I look at every day and tell Wally, Rich, I love you, brother. And it keeps me going.
It's just
strong.
Amazing and hard to believe that it's surreal. Isn't it surreal? Because I want to look over here where he was standing, and you know, he always had such a calm demeanor, even when there was stress going around. He's like, no, I think we had a couple people, he said, you know.
Yeah.
That's all he was really interested in, was helping one at a time. He didn't care if it was one person or 1,000 people.
Yes.
It was all about helping those that showed up.
Yes. And now I want to share something else on this video.
Okay.
That I'm going to take you over here for a walk.
Okay.
It used to be a little round circle in the ground,
Okay.
and now it's a heart.
Okay, show me.
Because this means a lot to me as of being with the Gleaners. So I took and I filled it in as a heart. Can't really see it now, but it ended up being a heart. So we filled it in, but it kind of came out of there. But
Yeah,
it used to be
I can
just
see
a
it.
round circle,
Uh-huh.
and then it made a heart there. And
Someone
this is
put
where he
cement.
used to stay, sit
That's
all the
where you
time.
sit, yeah.
And this is
Awesome. His spot.
his spot.
We love you, Wally.
We love you, Wally.
What do you call it? The meaning?
The meaning of gleaning.
Awesome. Well, how did the event turn out? How do you think? I mean, in your heart?
Oh, it was spectacular.
I think
You
so.
know, we had several people here and a nice crowd, and they were, everyone was receptive to this, and we brought back forgotten part of gleaning, of how we feed
forgotten
them.
values, I would say, that need to come back into the community. And,
Yeah.
one of those values, I think, is to get out even when it's hot like this, like people did, instead of sitting in their home by their TV, and rather than watching people live life, and living life doing meaningful things.
Yeah.
That you go home and at the end of the day and you're like, wow, you feel good about the fact that you blessed others and did something.
Well, I was
thank you.
trying to encourage the community to come together, and the hobby gardeners or the big farmers to glean and bring this stuff to the people that can't have a garden.
That's right.
So that we can pass it out
Yes.
and provide nutrition for our children and other people in our community that really need it and don't have access to it.
That's right.
you know, a lot of it just gets spoiled or tilled back into the ground. And, you know, the story of Ruth just really lays out that commandment from God and bring that to the needy and the disadvantaged and even the advantaged. You know, some people are quite wealthy, but to have the nutritional wealth, they need that fresh grown vegetables. They need that fruit and vegetables that we harvest from there, because it's not always available in the stores in these troubled times right now.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, here we are. The Young Escape. Has anyone ever heard of this group? The Young Escape? I haven't, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out.